level Jamie Burke, who did not have the ball. That's all right. Okay, that's where you foul one right there. That's how things get started right there.
Freddie Garcia agreed to stay, signing a 3-year, $27 million contract extension, then took to the home mound against Anaheim. Got David Eckstein swinging, Sean Figgins swinging, Garrett Anderson missing.
A lot of that going on.
Yeah, Vlad Guerrero, he's up. He took it like a man. Garcia struck out the first 4 Angels, got Adam Kennedy in the third, struck out 7 in all.
Bottom 5, White Sox down 2, bases loaded, 2 outs. Paul Konerko line in the air, and Seeley pitch into center. That scores 2. Konerko matches career high with 4 hits. Seeley gave up 5 in 5 pitch. We're tied at 5. Bottom 8, 8-5. Angels, 2 outs. Willie Harris pinch hitting the grounder, but Harris is safe at first. The bases loaded. Francisco Rodriguez not getting in their time. Next batter, full count. Timo Perez lines a single to right, and Vlad Guerrero, picking a bad time to bobble the ball. All 3 score, 2 score on the single, 1 on the air. It's an 8-ball. We are tied. Bottom 9. Winning run on third, 1 out. Juan Uribe driving that Brendan Donnelly pitch off the wall in left. I probably made a bad pitch, Donnelly said afterwards. Angel fans will second that. Bottom third, Megly Ordonez in his second at-bat since coming off the DL, facing Joel Pinheiro. 1 on, 2 out. Ordonez to left. Willie Harris is going to score on the double. Ordonez missed 36 games with a knee injury. By the way, Frank Thomas is headed to the DL, so they need power from guys like Carlos Lee. Fly me to the moon. 3-run homer, his second of the ninth, 11th of the year. He had 5 RBI. Seattle, 20 games under 500.
In his final start before the Midsummer Classic, chucking against the M's. Burley kicks the comebacker, deflects off his face, and makes the play. Yes, I believe we'll need to see that again. Watch that. Kick save, and bang, off his face mask. Actually, he's not wearing a face mask and still able to make the play and laugh about it. June 2nd, earlier, last month, Burley again using the foot. Guy must be a Canadian goaltender in some past life, showing off his athleticism. Top of the 7th now, Justin Leon. Burley tried to kick another comebacker. This one got away from off him and into the goal. Later in the inning, Pat Borders. Burley had very little to do with this, so he got the 5-4-3 double play. Burley's won 8 of his last 9 decisions. The Mariners have lost 8 in a row. A nightmare on West 35th Street. Ooh, scary stuff. Garcia was flat out scary. Facing his old pal Edgar Martinez, they are friends no longer. Dan Wilson, I'm not talking to you. Willie Bloomquist, never even heard of you. Garcia had 7 strikeouts in 6 2/3. Bottom of the 5th, tie game of 3. Juan Uribe, the drive. Randy Wynn will give you the great effort, but can't make the grab. The Mariners have lost 9 straight, their worst streak since '92. They're 22 under 500.
Esteban Loaiza, the right-hander, second All-Star selection, is now on the mound. And the leadoff batter, Edgar Renteria, takes a strike from Loaiza.
We remember Loaiza from last year's All-Star game when he was selected to start in his home ballpark in Chicago for the American League. 2 scoreless innings, 1 strikeout.
Down to third, short hop. There's a Gold Glove play. Rodriguez, they got it.
Mariano, when he first announced that he was coming out of retirement and going to play for Houston, what were your thoughts? But terrific fastball rotation, which is where they get fooled.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count now with Bonds at second, Scott Rowland at first. And that one to second base, 1 hop. Soriano in shallow right field makes the play.
Top 6 game tied. Carlos Lee unties it solo. 10th home run given up by Redmond in his last 19 innings pitched. Bottom 6, Freddie Garcia went from the west basement in Seattle, top floor in the central, and he's looking good. No official rule about hand signals to call in a pitcher, and Damaso Marte stays in. Scott Hatteberg, well, good game to watch. Bottom 9, Takatsu finally got permission to pitch and catch. Mr. Zero flashing the Love Glove and the top play nomination. And the White Sox are the top team. 5-2 winners.
Facing Cliff Lee, Carlos, as Hawk Harrelson would say, strike fair, here will. 2-run home run, Magli Ordonez scores, number 15 for Seeley. Huzzah, the day is mine. Solo home run deep to left, number 16 for him, second of the game, 6-0 White Sox. Jose Valentin, best mustache in baseball. Takes the pitch deep to left for the home run. Jamie Burke scores. It's 11-0 White Sox, a perfect game. Chris gets a hold of one to left field, but Ross Gloat is there to keep the dream alive. 1991 with Wilson Alvarez was the last Sox no-no. 7th, would this be the next no-no? Vizquel says, how about no? Up the middle, finds the gap. Perfect game is over. White Sox going to win by 2 touchdowns. Burley faced the minimum 27 batters.
Freddie Garcia on the mound for the Pale Hose. You don't hear Pale Hose enough. Bottom first, scoreless, Travis Hafner. Watch your step as you exit the box. Then Garcia gets Matt Lawton swinging in the bottom of the 3rd. Now there's Lawton up again. Check swing. Threat over. In the 9th, Indians trailing 3-0. Two-way for Belliard. Flies out. The White Sox complete their back-to-back shutouts with a 3-zip win.
Bottom first, 1 man on. Sox down 2. Carlos Lee off Robertson. Home run, at least 17 run this year. Still top 4. White Sox get some defensive help. Bobby Higginson up. Juan Uribe grabs it and flips it to Paul Cano. Tie game with Uribe at the plate. And out into the people. Catwoman not going to like that when Uribe's 13th home run this season. White Sox win it 6-4 without Frank Thomas or Magler Ordonez. Ordonez went on the DL on Friday.
Way back. He looks up. You can put it on the board. Yes!
The Sox are top 8. Henry Blanco homered early. Here he goes shallow. Torrey Hunter tags up, and he is running over Jamie Burke, doing the hillbilly stomp. Burke headed to the hospital after this. Hunter said, I wasn't trying to hurt him. Now everybody thinks I'm the bad guy. I'm the good guy. I was just trying to make a play. Well, he made a play, and the Twins made the most plays. They win 6-2. They're 1.5 better.
Red Hot Mini looking to increase their game-and-a-half lead over the Pale Hose. Johan Santana came in leading the AL in strikeouts, and you see what we mean. Santana had 6 strikeouts on the night, allowed 6 hits, just 1 earned run. Top of the 5th, a different kind of strike. Freddie Garcia strikes Corey Koski. Koski was hit 3 times. That's tying a Major League record. Shannon Stewart, the line drive to left. Next batter's Christian Guzman. Also with 2 outs, Guzman went 3 for 4. The next batter was Lou Ford. There's a theme here, folks. Ford's going to ground it through the hole. 3 straight 2-out run-scoring hits for the Twins. That's clutch. Bottom of the 7th. It's 4-0. Santana facing Carlos Lee. Lee had himself a ball game. In fact, his 8th career multi-home run game. He's got 13 homers in the month of July. Juan Uribe checks his swing. Strike 3, inning over. The Twins win behind Johan Santana, who's now won 32 of his first 50 career decisions. The ball was clearly foul. Bottom of the 7th, Timo Perez with 2 outs. What a bunt by Perez. Scores Joe Creedy. Tied the game at 4. Perez has been great lately. Jock Jones, top of the 10th. Jose Valentin had a tough day. 0 for 3, caught stealing, and this error with 2 outs in the 10th. His pitcher, Shingo Takatsu, can't believe it. 2 pitches later, it costs them, of course. Jones, the base hit. Christian Guzman would score. Twins lead 5-4. They take advantage of the error. Bottom of the 10th, trying to close it out. Torrey Hunter makes the catch on the run. The Twins 9-1 in their last 10 games.